Are you in love with him? An angry voice crackled over the phone. What are you talking about? I never loved him. I always loved you. A young female voice responded. Her name was Zaina. You know, my whole family knows about you. All you need to do is leave him and come back, Zaina. Rishabh, dear, I will. But we need to think everything over before we take any step. It has been 4 months since you're married, Zaina. He has stayed a day with you, and now he's gone. No one knows if he will ever return back. Shut your bloody mouth. He's my husband. She laid a fight back. Did you hear that what you said? You just acknowledged that he's your husband. Listen, Rishabh, I would have slapped the shit out of you if you were in front of me. He's my husband because I'm married to him. For God's sake. But that does not change the equation between us. So you're married him and he's your husband, isn't it? Then why do you still call me? You have already buried me, isn't it? I thought you would have understood me, but you still live in denial, Rishabh. You're ignorant of your own mistakes. We were in relationships since we passed out of high school, Zaina. What changed? Do you feel more secured with an army man who stays out of home for most part of his job? Doesn't have respect and false sense of security justifying anything. Well, truth is that I was ready to marry you, Rishabh, but your family wanted dowry. They wanted to own me. At least this kind of man, who is also my husband now, expected nothing. Am I supposed to bear the consequences of the action of my parents? This is a consequence of your own inability to talk against a wrong. It's your consequence of unable to stand your ground like a man. Oh, now I'm not a man enough? Maybe because you have a soldier as your alpha man now. We have been in physical relationship, Zaina, for so many years, and now I ain't a man enough. We are done fighting. I called you to talk to you. Damn it. I missed you. I miss you every day. Don't you think I miss you too? I have been almost suicidal. You ain't. A suicidal never says he's a suicidal. That spoils the fun. Come on, Zaina, leave him and come back to me. Let's forget our parents and settle down miles away from everyone. We can do that, right? I wish it was so simple, Rishabh. It is very simple, Zaina. How often that stupid calls you? Frankly, Rishabh, I just spoke to him twice in last 4 months. He doesn't call me, but I receive the money to run the family sharp on time. Is that because of that incident, Zaina? I would think so. He didn't even get enough time to react to our love. He went to the border immediately the next day. Did he mentally or physically abuse you? I will take out his generation if he lay a finger on you. That's the beauty, Rishabh. You won't understand. He has not even touched me till now. He has never raised his voices or showed any accidentally burst of anger. He was calm like a waveless ocean. You should worship him then. Oh, yes, anyone should have. He is the kind of man who makes an ideal husband. Listen, Zaina, I'm done with this call. I'm not ready to listen to your love for him. I'm sorry, Rishabh. Despite everything, it's you whom I love, and you, of everybody else, should know it very well. What's the use, Zaina? It's all done and dusted by you, Zaina. It's over. Nope, I'm not ready to lose you out of my life. That's not possible, Rishabh. You can come over, but you don't. There are no third doors here if you see carefully, Zaina. It's either him or me. As simple as that. Rishabh, please don't change your number again. It's hectic to run an investigation to find out your cell phone number. This is my landline number, save it. Let me think something about it. Well, okay then. Tell me once you have some clarity yourself. That was really sarcastic, Rishabh. Love you, Zaina. I have to go out. My break is over. Love you more, Rishabh. The phone clicked shut, and almost immediately, out of thin air, the visuals broke out in front of her eyes. The night of marriage, when Sashwat caught them kissing in the back alley from his treacherously located balcony. He saw them and they saw him almost instantly. Neither of them reacted till he drove out of the town next day.